How to incorporate rest guilt-free. 7 key strategies. Welcome to episode 83. Hi, I'm Clarinda, and you are listening to the Feel Light Mind and Body podcast, created for women like you. Women who are experiencing success in so many areas of life, but are struggling with weight loss, stress eating, and decreased energy. Losing weight can feel hard, heavy, and restrictive. That's why every week I will be offering you a different perspective, tips, encouragement, and a unique approach so that you can feel lighter in your mind and body rather than feeling deprived, frustrated, or discouraged. What if you could feel free, yet in control around food for the rest of your life? What if you could enjoy your experience of losing weight and getting healthier? You absolutely can. You're in the right place. Take this time for yourself and let's dive in. Welcome back, my friend. How fast does a week fly by? As I prepared for today's chat, I reflected on what typically stops us, my clients, friends, podcast listeners, and even myself, from making rest a non-negotiable part of our lives so we can truly live healthily, balanced, and optimally. I remember conversations, replies to emails, DMs, and social media posts related to this topic. A recurring theme emerged: feelings of guilt about what we should or could be doing instead, especially concerning our work or our responsibilities towards family and friends. So that's our focus today, and next week we'll explore how rest and support are interconnected. Guilt is heavy, isn't it? We've all had our share of it over the years. Today's discussion of living guilt-free has nothing to do with morality. That's a cultural or religious distinction that can factor in, but it's not what I'm focusing on today. With a beginner's mind, I looked up the definition. The Oxford Dictionary defines guilt as the fact of having committed a specified or implied offense or crime. The Cambridge Dictionary describes it as a feeling of worry or unhappiness that you have because you've done something wrong, such as causing harm to another person. From just these definitions, it's clear why guilt so often sabotages our best intentions to commit to rest. These definitions make it obvious. Guilt is tied to the belief that we're doing something wrong by resting. But is taking care of our health and well-being wrong? Absolutely not. Let's unpack why that guilt doesn't belong in our decision to rest and how shifting our perspective can remove this barrier. It's vital we address not just the practicalities, but the emotional shifts needed to truly embrace rest without reservation. If you'd like to feel lighter and not heavier, stay with me, because these 7 strategies are just what you need. Last week, we started discussing why rest is crucial and introduced the concept of a thought download. If you missed the free PDF, check this week's episode description or revisit episode number 82, Hearing the Whispers, the critical need for rest before burnout. However, today we're focusing on overcoming the guilt often associated with taking time for ourselves, especially when external pressures mount. Without a clear reason and a commitment free from guilt, sustainable change is hard to achieve. Let's explore these 7 empowering must-know strategies together. Number 1, understanding the value of rest. Rest is not just about physical recovery. It fundamentally enhances cognitive performance, emotional balance, and overall life satisfaction. When we prioritize rest, we aren't just avoiding work, we're significantly improving our capacities to perform, connect emotionally, and enjoy life more fully. By acknowledging these benefits, we can see rest as a responsible and essential choice rather than a selfish indulgence. This shift in perspective can help alleviate feelings of guilt and affirm that taking time to rest is not only beneficial, but crucial for sustaining our long-term well-being and effectiveness. Number 2, challenge cultural norms. In many societies, busyness is often glorified as a badge of honor, equating constant activity with productivity and success. However, this mindset can be detrimental as it overlooks the importance of balance and the negative effects of burnout. True productivity means performing tasks effectively and sustainably, not just continuously. By questioning and challenging these cultural norms, we pave the way for a healthier understanding of work and rest. Emphasizing that quality often trumps quantity can help shift both personal and societal perceptions, recognizing that regular rest is not only valuable, but essential for long-term efficiency and well-being. This change starts with us redefining what it means to be productive and successful, advocating for a balance that supports sustainable performance and health. Number 3, normalize rest in conversations. Incorporating discussions about rest into your daily conversations can have a transformative impact. By speaking openly and positively about taking breaks and valuing downtime, you set a precedent that rest is not only acceptable, but crucial for well-being. This openness can influence the norms within your social circles, workplace, and family, encouraging others to also prioritize rest. Sharing your experiences and the benefits, such as increased clarity, improved mood, or better productivity, helps dismantle the stigma that rest is a luxury or a sign of laziness. As you champion rest, you also become a role model for your children and grandchildren, demonstrating the importance of balance and self-care. Leading by example, you teach them that it's okay to pause and recharge, setting a foundation for their future well-being. Additionally, give yourself and your friends permission to say no when energy is low. This self-compassion replenishes your reserves and empowers those around you to treat themselves with the same care and understanding. Over time, these conversations can lead to a broader cultural shift where rest is seen as an integral part of a healthy, balanced lifestyle, fostering environments that support and respect personal recharge time. Number 4, scheduled downtime. Embrace rest as a key commitment. Making rest a non-negotiable part of your schedule, much like a crucial work meeting or a doctor's appointment, is essential for its integration into your daily life. By physically scheduling downtime in your calendar, you not only commit to honoring this time, but also signify its importance to others. You're protecting it because we protect what is valuable, right? This formal acknowledgement helps reinforce the legitimacy of rest, making it more likely that you'll stick to these periods of relaxation without feeling the urge to fill them with more productive activities. That's been my pattern. Incorporating rest into your calendar does more than just help you maintain balance. It sets clear boundaries that others can see and respect. This visibility not only supports a healthier work-life equilibrium, but also serves as a gentle reminder to those around you about the importance of managing personal energy and stress levels. Sharing what you learn or are reminded of from this podcast with them will be helpful, especially if this is a new change. Remember, people usually respond better when you include how it will also be a win for them in the long run. We teach people how to treat us by how we manage our commitments and time. If you decide against a last-minute request in favor of your scheduled rest, you're prioritizing your health and well-being. This decision reflects authenticity and self-respect. It's okay to say no if it means saying yes to what you know is essential for keeping your cup full. As you know, we can't pour from an empty cup. By staying true to your scheduled rest, you're not only taking care of yourself, but you're also modeling healthy boundaries for others. You honor their boundaries and vice versa. By visibly including rest in your calendar, you also subtly educate those around you about its value. It shows that you're taking active steps to manage your stress and personal energy reserves. This can encourage others to reflect on their own schedules and perhaps adopt similar practices. Again, gradually shifting the cultural norms around work and rest in your community or workplace. And seeing rest as a scheduled part of your day helps in mentally preparing for it, making it a ritual that you look forward to and thoroughly enjoy, enhancing its rejuvenating effects. If family is a high value for you, then think about this. We may have to break a generational and societal pattern, but when we do so, we're leading by example for our children and grandchildren. We will be able to be a vital and healthy part of their lives for longer. Let's empower ourselves and each other to see rest not just as a luxury, but as an indispensable part of our lives. So, mark your calendar for rest with the same commitment and enthusiasm as you would for any other important event. It's a commitment to yourself, your health, and your future. Number 5, rest as part of self-care and growth. Viewing rest as a fundamental component of your self-care and personal development plan is crucial. When you understand how rest contributes to achieving your broader goals, its importance becomes undeniable and easier to prioritize. For instance, if your goal is to enhance your creativity or patience, recognize that these qualities flourish not just through active practice, but also through periods of rest and reflection. Rest provides the mental clarity and emotional calm needed for creative insights and thoughtful decision-making. It replenishes your mental reserves, allowing you to approach challenges with a fresh perspective and sustain your patience in stressful situations. By linking rest directly to these personal growth outcomes, you reframe it from being a passive activity to an active tool in your self-improvement arsenal. By default, I initially resist rest, but each time when I choose to do so, I'm pleasantly surprised at how creative and efficient I am in the time remaining. When we acknowledge rest as a vehicle for growth, it shifts our mindset from viewing it as optional to essential. This mindset shift helps to alleviate feelings of guilt associated with taking time out, as you recognize that resting is not just about recovery, but about actively building a stronger, more resilient, and more capable version of yourself. Incorporate rest into your self-care routine by setting specific goals for what you wish to achieve through your downtime. Whether it's gaining deeper insights into your behaviors, enhancing your emotional resilience, or fostering a new skill, clearly define how each rest period can bring you closer to these aspirations. So, rest isn't just about napping. You can gain mental rest, a break from thinking about work or a family issue, while playing pickleball. Last night, I encouraged my Feel Light Mind and Body members to go out for a walk after our session, preferably on a path in the woods rather than on a busy street. That time and space to marinate on what they just learned will be so valuable. It's not about just consuming more information. It's about applying and integrating. That's what will make a lasting difference. Walking or biking on a trail, or even while in the shower, is often when I connect the dots to something that I've been pondering. Finally, as you make rest a regular part of your routine, celebrate the progress and enhancements it brings to your life. Acknowledge and reward yourself for the discipline it takes to prioritize downtime, reinforcing the positive impacts it has on your personal growth and well-being. Number 6, addressing the internal critic. One of the biggest hurdles in embracing rest is our internal critic. This persistent voice often drives us towards constant productivity, instilling guilt whenever we consider stepping back to recharge. To effectively counter this critical inner dialogue, it's essential to arm yourself with logical, factual statements that champion the benefits of rest. Begin by identifying the specific criticisms that your internal voice throws at you. Common ones might include sentiments like, "You're being lazy," or "You could be doing something more productive." Directly challenge these accusations with affirming truths that not only negate them, but also highlight the positive outcomes of rest. For example, rest rejuvenates my mind and body, enabling greater focus and efficiency. Write that out or say it out loud. Another one, when I rest, I replenish the energy needed to excel and innovate. And I know you all like examples, so here's one more. Taking time to rest is an act of self-respect and a step toward sustainable success. These affirmations serve as reminders that rest is not a deviation from productivity, but a vital part of it. They help reshape your perception, allowing you to view rest as a strategic tool for enhancing performance and achieving long-term goals. Additionally, practice integrating these affirmative new factual sentences into your daily routine. Set aside a few minutes each morning or during moments of stress to repeat them, either silently or aloud. This repetition reinforces their message, gradually quieting the internal critic and embedding a new, more supportive belief system. Also, consider journaling your experiences with rest and the effects on your productivity and well-being. Documenting these can provide concrete evidence of the positive impacts, further silencing your internal critic and reinforcing your commitment to well-balanced rest. By consistently affirming the value of rest and documenting its benefits, you transform your mindset. This not only quiets the internal critic, but also cultivates a healthier, more balanced approach to work and life. And last but not least, practical integration tips. Adopting a restful lifestyle doesn't have to be overwhelming. By starting small and using practical tools, you can seamlessly integrate rest into your daily routine. Here's how to make rest a natural part of your life. Start small. Begin by carving out short periods for rest in your daily schedule. Even 5 to 10 minutes can make a significant difference. This might be taking a brief walk, practicing deep breathing, or enjoying a quiet cup of tea. As these small segments become a habit, gradually extend the time you dedicate to rest. Use technology. Utilize tools that aid in establishing restful habits. Set alarms or reminders on your phone to take breaks. Apps that promote meditation, mindfulness, music, devotionals, or gentle yoga can guide you through restful activities during these breaks. Technology, often a source of distraction, can also be a facilitator of rest. Next, create a restful environment. Enhance physical spaces in your home or workplace to encourage relaxation. Find a spot that you can dedicate to rest. This could be a comfortable chair by a window, a soft-lit corner with comfy pillows and throws, or a small garden space. Make these areas inviting with elements that soothe the senses, like plants, candles, artwork, or a personal collection of books. The environment should signal to your mind that it's time to slow down and rest. Routine reinforcement. Make rest a predictable part of your day. Perhaps schedule it during traditional low-energy times, like mid-afternoon, or use it as a transition between work tasks. Consistency helps to establish rest as a non-negotiable, essential part of your day, rather than only an occasional luxury. As we wrap up today's discussion, remember that making rest a consistent part of your life is a process. It involves reassessing your priorities, shifting your mindset, and occasionally reshuffling your schedule. But every step you take towards incorporating guilt-free rest into your life is a step towards better health, greater joy, and enhanced productivity. Next week, we'll continue this conversation by exploring how rest and support go hand in hand, and why embracing both is crucial for sustainable success. Meanwhile, consider what small step you can take today to rest more peacefully, without guilt. What action will you choose to prioritize your well-being? Let's make rest a regular, guilt-free part of our lives. Because you deserve to feel good, not just busy. Let's commit to resting as diligently as we work and play, recognizing that by doing so, we're setting ourselves up for longer-term success and well-being. This morning, I wrote out, "When I rest, I perform at my best." I'm recording this on Friday, and rest is on my agenda for this weekend. So far, I know I'll enjoy a concert tonight and a rainy market morning tomorrow. I have a TED Talk I've been wanting to watch, and I'm ready to totally immerse myself in a great movie. Sunday will be recharging my soul and spirit at church and a long walk, rain or shine. Start planning now for what you're going to put on your calendar for rest periods. Taking that one step towards integrating rest into your daily routine might just change the way you experience every day. How awesome would that be? You'll find a complimentary 20-minute session link in this description If you want to know more about how this Feel Light Mind and Body lifestyle will literally up-level your life in the very best way. The Thought Download PDF will also be there in today's show notes. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to continuing our journey towards a more balanced life next week. Now, do yourself the biggest favor. From love, take at least one action step from what you learned today. Knowledge without application won't give you the results that you desire. Let me know on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever, what you are choosing to do and when. And yes, please leave a podcast review wherever you are listening to this. When people read your words and can see themselves in them, then you are contributing to women empowering other women. And that feels amazing. You just might change or save a life today.